Hey guys, I'm not sure how this video will turn out. Hopefully it turns out well, but yeah, let's hope for the best. Alright, so hey guys, welcome back to my channel, those who have already been here, and welcome to whoever is new to my channel. Here, hi, I'm Ramir. We do pretty much art-based videos, and I'm supposed to upload on a Sunday, but I just don't know what an upload schedule looks like. So, yeah. Moving right along to the video idea. So, I think we can all agree that dragons are freaking amazing. One of the greatest creatures on in in mythology, right? Sadly, they aren't real, but yeah. But although they are really cool, have you ever tried thinking or wondering or whatever, how do you draw one? Well, look no further, because today's video is going to be how to draw a dragon, bracket in profile. So let's start up this video by what I think you guys will need. Because yeah, 1, a ruler. Why? Because you're gonna make guidelines. 2, a colored pencil or a crayon that you intend to use lightly because you don't want to mix up your lines. That's pretty much the purpose of this right here. 3, a mechanical pencil. Why? Because it produces thin lines, and while you're sketching, thin lines are pretty easier to work with. 4, a 2H pencil. Why? Because it's a pencil and we're gonna do some shading because ain't nobody got time to do coloring. So yeah. And not even finally, you might need a sharpener. I don't know what you're gonna need, but you're also going to need something circular. I'm just using this because I already have it in the room with me right now. Also, we're in a different room, so yeah. And finally, we're gonna need an eraser because we're gonna make mistakes. Like, everybody makes mistakes. Oh, crack. Anyways, everybody makes mistakes. So, yeah. Now, let's start off properly by creating a little grid type thing. So, yeah. Here is that little grid thing I was talking about. Yes, because grids are amazing. And if you want to know how to use grids to replicate drawings, hopefully there will be a link to that video down below. So go and check that out. Now, hopefully, because I don't know how I even edit these videos, like my memory is poor. So yeah. Now, my nosy. Anyways, now I'm gonna start off with our circle. Now the circle initially doesn't even need to be proper. We can actually do this freehand and it will be perfectly fine. But I want to do this freehand, but only for YouTube. Wait, no, I'm gonna do this freehand. Now initially the tape would have been handy right here because that's where you'd have drawn your line and all. So for those who don't intend to follow me on my free-handed journey, please do use the tape and draw your circle, and your circle should touch both of these ends. That's pretty much your guideline right there. I, on the other hand, intend to not use that because I am a boss, okay? It would have been so cool if I showed my face in videos, then I could do that little glasses thing that people do, yeah. Anyways. That where you have that extreme music in the background and you see them with the glasses and slow-mo, probably black and white, whatever. You get the idea. And there we are. That is not a perfect circle, but we will pretend as though it is one. Why? We don't even need one, but You know, perfect circles always look better than messy ones. Now, we have that. I could also draw the rectangle like this, but I choose not to. Because if I do, I know I'll just freehand the entire piece. So, yeah. Next. From here, we are going to draw, wow, make and draw. Anyways. Now, at the bottom of your circle doesn't have to touch, your circle should not touch these 2 points. I probably should have said that earlier, but your circle should not, I repeat, should not touch these 2 points. Now, we're going to have a rectangle right here, but at the bottom of your circle, you have to mark off 1/2 of a centimeter, because that's where we're going to start off our rectangle. And this rectangle should most definitely touch the edge of the box. Hence why we had a box. Duh. Like, why would I draw a box if we didn't need one? Anyways, we're going to keep this line right here because that basically makes up our rectangle and we're perfectly fine with that. Hashtag time saving. I did that wrong. I know. Anyways. Now, from here, this is going to be a bit tricky, right? Because we're going to draw a rectangle. But we're going to draw a leaned rectangle. But we're going to need to make sure that it's leaned properly. So all of this exactness, right? Yeah. Now, although this line is so amazing and it helps us, we're going to need to actually get rid of it in a sense, because that will make this next part easier for you guys. So go at wow. Anyways, go at about how much would that be? That made no difference. I'm not gonna change it. Yeah, a centimeter away from the box. Call it a centimeter. It's not exactly, but call it one. And that will be your new line from there. Now to do that diagonal rectangle. You must be very quiet while doing this part. JK. You're pretty much drawing a rectangle that's diagonal. So I don't think I need to tell you exactly how to draw a rectangle. But if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to draw a rectangle, trust me, I'll willingly do that. That will be like your first 15-second video, literally. Well, not 15 seconds, because, you know, I have a lot of stuff to actually say before I start my videos, sadly. So, yeah. Now that we've gotten this part out of the way, we may proceed with the mechanical pencil. The best part of this. The part where we actually do more drawing than just talking. So, let's start. Now, wait, can I even zoom this? Can I? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. Hashtag technology rules. Anyways. Now, we're gonna start from right here. And what you want to do is from this point, right? Let's label it A. Alright. From A, you're going to draw a diagonal line that leans down on to this point right here. Really it's just a point on the rectangle, so on the broader rectangle. And if you want, you can label it and call it B. Wow, this feels like TD class already. Anyways, it won't really be this symmetric looking. We'll actually make it more curved and all of that, but we're just getting in the basics still. And then over here, we are going to kind of chip off right here and chip off right here. Now, I think I pretty much got out all of the crappy, boring parts of this. Oh wait, no, the entire video is gonna be boring. Anyways. Now, let's get in a bit smoother and curves and stuffies. Because this is actually, like, supposed to be a being, not like a building. So, yeah. And if you missed what I just did a while ago, I basically drew a curved line. Like, after going in here, I curved it and sloped down down here, drew a straight line, then curved it back. Hope you guys caught that, because I'm not doing that again. And now we're going in on the nose mouth area. Snout? I don't want to use a word that I'm not sure if it is, so I'm trying to avoid that. Now right here you want to try and get it as there's a word for this and I cannot remember it. The middle part should be curved more than the outer parts. Yeah, that's this part. That's like an important thing. So yeah, now you've gotten right there. Yay! Now let's get on with the rest of the head shape, because right here is a pretty important part. You don't need to follow up with back here because we only did a rectangle because rectangles are real shapes. Right here was the only part you needed. So yeah, you don't need to make here perfectly go all the way up to that point. Now we're gonna come back down here, and right here you're gonna learn something, because remember we did that circle right there and right here like that. So yeah, anyways, I almost started singing a song, I'm sorry. So this line, it doesn't we're pretty much drawing a line, but we're not making it perfect on the line. We're kind of waving it a bit. And now when we arrive at the circle, we're going to stop it. We're going to stop that line and draw out a part of the circle. Like right there. But we're going to kind of make it more angular. So it won't be a perfect circle or an almost perfect circle anymore. But now it's a bit more angular, as you can see. Because that's the jaw. Yes, that's yes, finally I know a word. Yay. Anyways, we're pretty much getting the face out of the way, and then we can do like horns and stuff like that. Yeah. Now we're gonna go on to the little snout. Snout is I want to believe that's the correct term. Now the nose, it's gonna just be like a seed. And you can add a little shading if you want, that way you don't have to do it back in the future. You may get life easier that way. And we're going to do a little curve at the top of this seed nose. Yeah. Now, right here is where we're going to stop the mouth. Exactly at the circle. So keep that in mind. Don't erase any guidelines until I say so. If I do say so. Until you see I erase mine, then you can erase yours. Simple. How long in this video? Okay, very long. Alright, let's get it out. Let's finish this faster. Now, alright. Let's put in one more line for guidelines so you have it easier. This line is about, let's pretend this is an inch. Is it an inch? An inch and... Okay, let's work with centimeters. I have no idea how inches work, I'm serious. 3, 4. Yeah, wait, no. So, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get like the right measurement for this right now. Okay, 3.5 centimeters. Yes, that makes sense. Why didn't I just pause the camera? I'm so horrible at this, I'm sorry. And then you're gonna mark that off so that you can make a line going straight through that. And as you can see, here I am again with the magenta pencil. Wow, it sounds like it's a celebrity. Anyways. Who knows, it might be a pretty reoccurring tool on this channel from now on. But yeah, this line right here is going to help us to keep all of this intact. Wrong word. I'm going to keep it proper. Yeah, that's the best word I could think of at the moment. Now we're going to go up, follow along. and add a little teeth like marking right here. So that's like a little triangle, and as you see, we're basically basing everything on this one line right here. Nothing really goes above it until we're at a certain point. And when we're right here, we curve it down a bit with the circle. Followed? Great. Let's pretend that you did. Now that we have right here, we can actually fix the lower half of right here, because right here is perfect, but here it looks a bit boxed. That's the term I want to say. I think that's the right term, because initially we can pull it up a bit more and wave it some more, in a sense, being that think of these animals as actual animals, and when you eat, like the actual bottom of your mouth, your, like the part above your neck but underneath your face, you realize it actually does come out a bit. So yeah, yes, finally we're getting on to the better part of this. I'm just gonna add this line right here just because it just looks better that way. I don't know why. Now we're gonna get in on the eyes. Now this line again, we're gonna use, I don't think we even used it before now, but yeah. And we're going to draw a sloping line that comes up and follows, in a sense, this bend right here. Did you guys ever see the bend? Okay, yeah, I think you guys can. But we're not going to follow it all the way through, obviously. And of course, we can pull it in a bit more so it doesn't look like it's going exactly there. Yeah. Perfect-ish. Now we're getting in on the eye. Now the eye is the shape of a rhombus? No, parallelogram. Yeah. How long has it been since you've heard that word? So all lines in a sense should be parallel but curved. So yeah. And when you're basically going straight through. But when you've returned right here, you might want to like go down a bit more, like that. Leave a little extra space right here because you're going to end up making that dark. Just a side note. And now, using this vertical line that we had here first, the one that basically cuts the rectangle, the large rectangle, in half, we're going to add in the iris and pupil. Yes, dragons have iris and they have pupils. And something I just realized that I forgot to say, which probably would have been a bit important for you guys to hear earlier on in this video, but alright, let's start off with something I think I said. Dragons aren't real. Yeah, I think I said that. But because they aren't real, there is no exact guidelines to how they should be drawn. So how I'm drawing this one now is just how I picture dragons. But you can always do it any way you prefer, any way that looks better to you. Now, we're gonna go on, being that we've pretty much finished the face, we're gonna go on to the horns. Now, the back of this rectangle right here that I said you didn't really need, you don't, but I drew it for a reason, obviously. So, we are going to make the back, in a sense, look like a cylinder. Yes, it's been a while since you've heard that term as well. Basically, if you don't remember, a cylinder is basically a rectangle that works with two circles instead of two squares. So, or rectangles, but yeah. Because rectangles actually do sometimes have squares on them. Well, cuboids, have squares and whatever's. And some are actually like predominantly just rectangles. but yeah, you get the idea. So you're gonna make this look somewhat cylindrical. Cylindrical? Wow, it's been a while since I've said that one. But you're going to invert it, meaning the curve that you draw will be going inwards. And you can make a double line right here because that will make it look better in general. So yeah, now that we've gotten that part out of the way, we're gonna make a diagonal line that touches this line right here. Wow, all the lines are coming together. So yeah, and we're gonna do that pretty much again, but now we don't need guidelines because we've done it before. Yay. And it should be smaller in case you weren't aware of that. It actually should be smaller. And we have one last one down here. That'll be the smallest one. And now we can get in on the horns. Now you might be saying this doesn't really look that much like a dragon, and that's mainly because I think, well, I think it's mainly because of the eyes, because the eyes look pretty bright from here. And that's mainly because we haven't gotten on to shading, so yeah. This video may or may not be 20 something minutes long. Oh wait, it already is, haha. Anyways, getting with the other horn. I'm trying to make this video a bit faster for you guys now that I know how long you've been here. And finally, the tiny horn will bend on the opposing side. I didn't give much tutorial on this part, but if you guys want one, you can ask. Don't worry, I try my best to do all suggestions that I've been given. And now we're just getting with the neck, which actually isn't anything to draw, because you're just drawing a wave in a sense. And the neck kinda is the one thing that leaves no differentiation between a dragon and a swan. Like, I've realized that once, that like, can you even see my earphones? No, you can't, luckily. I realized that this is pretty much the same basis for a swan. Like, if you wanted, you could just, yeah. But, whatever. Now we've gotten that. And finally, before we get in with the shading, which I will do in time-lapse, sadly, is just gonna be this little head part. And for some reason, most dragons tend to look somewhat like sea creatures. I don't know why. Because of this part that they have right here. Some of them actually, not all. Because you could actually just cover this entire ear with fire and that would look so dope. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. Because everybody knows fire dragons are the most popular ones. Now, to make this entire back look like fire, what you must do is create fire. Not literally create a fire. Trust me, I'm not trying to burn your house down. Think I'd tell you to create fire on your own drawing? That's horrible. But if you did watch my how to color fire or something like that, fire effects, I'll see if I can leave a link to that video or even to the playlist that has 2 videos of such sort. Don't ask how I'm gonna shade fire. Like, at this moment in time, I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. I've never shaded fire, so I have no idea how to shade fire. I'm serious. I have no idea how to shade fire. I'm probably gonna look it up before I start, but whatever. You can also go inverts with this direction, but please do take caution to what you are doing. The only way you should try to ever invert the direction of this flame is if you are at the exact end of your page and you know that the tips of the fire won't necessarily be showing, kind of like I am doing now, where I can pretty much change the direction whenever I feel. Now that we've gotten this out of the way, yay. Oh, we have to do this as well. Just one little extra wave right there. And then we're gonna need to do some lines across. These are pretty much horizontally curved, well, diagonal, but technically curved lines. So you're just really going around the shape of it like that. Now that we've finally gotten the drawing part out of the way, we can get in with this pencil, and this pencil will do all the shading that I will be doing in time lapse. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's switch this all into time lapse. Hey again, guys. I actually did video this outro part already, but I feel like it was pretty low because I had my earphones in for the entire video, so I think that made the first half louder, but whatever. So what did I say in that? This is the finished piece. Yay! Anyway, I wish I had effects for that. Anyways, I know this wasn't that perfect. Like, I know my teaching tutorial skills aren't that great, but if you did happen to learn anything aside from the fact that I'm horrible at tutorials, please do leave a comment down below saying, yay, I learned something, or just like the video. That saves a lot more time. What else should I say? If you guys want to see any other tutorials or anything else in general, you may leave that down below. I will try my... I always read my comments, actually. So, yeah. What else? Please, if you did try this, if like you guys tried it and the results were pretty decent, if you don't mind, could you do me a little favor and show me how it looks? I want to see how you guys, y'all's owns, wow, how everybody else's own turned out. So you may share it on Instagram. Well, you can actually share it anywhere you want, but preferably Instagram because I know I'm on Instagram. And you can hashtag it anything you want as long as Romare Bartley Art is one of those tags. Yeah. I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, for my new subscribers, whoever is here for the first time, or you've been here before but you're still kind of fresh, you may go wow. Anyways, you may go and check out my older videos, preferably not the tutorials, but if you want you can try. And for my reoccurring visitors, you are you've watched a few of my videos, so I would like to believe that you're able to subscribe now. Also, I'd like to believe that I speak English, but apparently that's not the situation. So yeah, moving right along. Hope you guys like this video, and like and subscribe for more content. Even if you don't subscribe, I'm still gonna release content, but subscribing just makes me know that you want to see content, you know? So like and subscribe, and comment comment down below what you want to see for my next tutorial. And yeah, that's all for now, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. Yeah, later, guys.